Yes.
BioTouch is a way of hope. It's
Yes.
not hope that we're going to live forever. If
Right.
you're born into this body, it's going to die.
Right.
But it gives us hope that everything's going to be okay, regardless where we are in our life's journey.
Yeah, yeah. And that the possibilities, because if we think that that's the end of it, that's one thing. But to open ourselves up and that self-awareness into unlimited possibilities, and I think that's what that young woman was saying about her husband, that it gave them hope. What kind of hope do you have if you're dying of a brain tumor?
Right.
What kind of hope does she have? But for some reason, BioTouch was able to go beyond that limitation of life and death.
Right.
The
Yes.
possibilities are endless. Yeah.
So we're here to present those possibilities to you, that new way of thinking, that new way of being, the new way of accepting yourself and your surroundings, and to meet those challenges with a simple touch. And let's just go over that. You take the index and the middle finger of your dominant hand, and I want you to just find on yourself there, feel that breastbone in the middle of your chest there, and come down into the tummy area, and it gets soft at the end of that breastbone. That's what we call point one of the greeting. And you take that index and middle finger of that dominant hand and lightly touch at that spot, and you're going to hold that for 6 to 8 seconds, lightly like a butterfly. And then you're going to take that same hand, and if you feel behind your neck and go down the neck, just before it gets into the shoulder area, there's a big bone that pops out there. And go to the left of that, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches with that same hand, and lightly touch there for 6 to 8 seconds. Just those 2 points is a new way of thinking.
Yeah. It certainly changes something. As we say, something's going to change.
Yes.
And most of the time it is about changing the way you think about yourself, the journey you're on. It just opens us up to making different choices sometimes.